It's the most wonderful time of year. We're running back with Christmas cheer. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Hello everyone, Crystal Aleri here. I'm the lady who opens up mail on camera and who is coincidentally a huge Straight No Chaser fan. In fact, I am convinced that I am the biggest fan here in Asia. Oh yeah, that's right. If you're Asian living in Asia and you're a Straight No Chaser fan, reach out to me, man. I would love to connect with other Asians regarding Straight No Chaser. Anyway, so for today, let us take a break from opening mail and I bring to you this rather special segment. In honor of Straight No Chaser's 12 Days of Christmas song, I have decided to come up with my very own 12 days of favorite Straight No Chaser Christmas songs. Yes, you've heard that right. That was a mouthful, right? So without further ado, here are my 12 songs of Christmas as sung by SNC. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I just have that line. I will be counting down from number 12, and coming in at number 12 is...
Tell me who spiked the eggnog? I know the culprit's here. Who brought the booze to the Christmas party this year?
Who spiked the eggnog? I just love that song because it is such a fun and naughty song. It is so naughty, I know that it is something that I would do at parties. Disclaimer, I have not done something like this yet, although I think my friends would say differently. But I just love how fun and how happy and how naughty and how cheeky this song is. Sadly, that is not my number one song, but it did make my list. So, moving on, let's go to song number 11. And number 11 is, ironically...
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. On
the 12th day, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming like a lupus of the serenade.
Yes, coming in at number 11 is the 12 Days of Christmas song. In case you guys did not know, this was the song that got them famous on YouTube all those years ago. And it was also the first song that I have heard from them. I remember that moment vividly. It was during the festive season a couple of years ago. I was in the car and I was searching for a Christmas song. I forgot what Christmas song I was searching for, but this song came up in the search field. So then, I was curious, so then I clicked into it and I was like, okay, you know what, this is a nice song. But I only got hooked when they started singing to the tune of Africa. And I love the song Africa. And I was hooked ever since. I spent the next few days after that just frantically searching for Straight No Chaser songs and just falling in love with them day after day after day after day. Up until now, of course, I'm still such a huge fan. As I said, I'm their biggest fan in Asia. I love this song, although I do love their live versions more than the studio version because it's just so much fun listening to them singing this song live. It just brings a huge smile to my face, and the way how they sing and perform this song just puts you in a nice happy mood. So I prefer this song more when it's live. Sadly, because this song is so overplayed in my household along with the other 10 million Straight No Chaser songs that I play on a daily basis, it just got a little bit tiring to listen to, so it is only coming in at number 11 on the list. At number 10 is...
You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch.
Mr. Grinch, you're so bad, you're so bad. You're me, Mr. Grinch.
Yes, You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch is at number 10. The bass in this one's quite strong. And I do love listening to the bass singers whenever they get a chance to have, what do you call them? Lines. None of those dua, dum-de-dum, dum-dum, dua. Yes, Charlie, I'm stealing your line here. But then Jerome comes into the song and just makes this even more magical. No offense to the bass singers, of course, but with the addition of Jerome, especially in that part there which you just heard a preview of, it just makes it even more soul melting. I think that's all I can think of right now. Damn, I am so good at this. Alright then, so moving on, let's go to song number 9. Yes, that's a Chinese symbol for 9. That's how you do number 9 with one hand. So moving on to number 9, would you like to take a guess on what the next song is?
Words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the soundboard in the day, telling the tale. Gaily they ring while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding, 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 this is song. Ding, 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 Christmas.
Carol of the Bells. I never thought that this would even get on my list. To be honest, I don't really like the intro of this song, and I wasn't a huge fan of this song when I first heard it. But then they got to the part that reminded me of Home Alone 2, which is pretty much where I first heard of this song. So there was like some sort of connection there, you know. Then they started singing, and once again, it's just magic. And there are so many different tempos in this song, and it is just so... I don't know, how do you guys do it? It's just a nice song to listen to. All of them are nice anyway, but like I said, I'm very good at reviewing songs. Coming in at number 8 is actually rather a surprise for me because I generally do not like slow Christmas songs. For me, I think Christmas is such a happy season and all songs should be upbeat and happy and put you in a good mood. But this song is just so hypnotizing, and whenever I listen to it, it just kinda calms me down. Let's listen to it.
Listen to what I say. The child, sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness.
Hypnotizing.
He will bring us goodness and light.
The vocals in this one are just insane. And like I said, it is just so hypnotizing, and the fact that you could actually hear Walter's voice throughout the whole song just makes me like this song even more. To be honest, I really don't know who my favorite Straightnochaser singer is because there are so many to choose from. But Walter's pretty much up there. I think he's my favorite until I see Steve or Jerome or Mike and Randy. Then I get all confused and it's like, okay, no, actually I like this guy more. No, actually I like this guy more, you know? And then I hear Walter's voice and it's like, oh yeah, bring me back to Walter. Anyway, so that was my song number 8. Let's go to song number 7 and let us keep the tune upbeat from now on. So for number 7, and this is the Chinese sign for number 7. You don't have to do however you guys do it with 2 hands. This is number 7. So number 7.
Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night.
Belikalikimaka is a wise way
To say a Merry Christmas to you.
I just love the fact that Randy sang this song. Again, Randy is also one of my favorites. But to be honest, I wasn't too sure whether it was Randy because sometimes Randy and Charlie sound the same. Don't shoot me. Until I heard this part.
And all the stars at night.
That part there, all the stars at night. And it was that sort of soft, cheeky, reassuring voice that made me think, oh hey, you know what, I think that's Randy. Randy sounds like that. That is Randy. Whenever I think of Randy, it's like he has like this tough exterior, but to be honest, he's actually quite a nice, soft, reassuring guy inside, you know? That's what bass singers are. According to their All About That Bass song. Anyway, I like that song because it's just a nice, soft, feel-good song. It's just got a different, light tune to it as opposed to the other standard Christmas songs that you hear all the time. This just sounds really, really different, and again, it's one of those soothing, relaxing songs that you could just sort of like sway lightly to. And of course, it was sang by Randy. Now, let's go to song number 6. What is the symbol for number 6 with one hand? This is number 6. It's like, you know, hello, what is this? No, it's like answering a phone, but this is the Chinese symbol for number 6. Okay, so moving on to number 6.
When you're here, voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday.
To be honest, I love this video the moment I saw it. I'm not really a huge fan of this song, original or whatnot, but once again, done in the straightnochaser way, it's a fun, happy, nice song, you know. And so when I first saw it, I fell in love straight away, as usual. Hey, I love easily, okay? Don't judge me. It is such a simple music video. It almost feels like they just made this video on the spot. The moment they thought of it, they're like, okay, you know what? Let's just do it now before we head into our next concert, you know. You should guys watch the video if you guys haven't watched it yet. And yeah, so that came in at my number 6. Let's move on to number 5. You guys know how to do number 5 with your hand, right? With one hand, right? No? It's like this. Number 5. Another one of those dance tunes.
Hey Santa, 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 hey Santa. When are you going to Atlanta? Can I hitch a ride with you, old man? Cause my gal lives in Dixieland.
Hey Santa! That is in at number 5. And why is it number 5? Because again, I love upbeat Christmas songs, and this one is so upbeat, as you can hear. You know, it's upbeat, it's happy, it just makes you want to groove to it. Even though I may not have the right timing for my dance just then, I still feel like this is just a great happy song to dance. It's just one of those songs that, you know, when you listen to it, you know, you just immediately know that, hey, this is the song I want to dance to. I can imagine people in the 60s just grooving to this song. So that was my number 5. Coming in at number 4. In keeping with all the upbeat songs and music from straightnochaser, would you like to guess what my song number 4 is? This is really insane because, to be honest, I just heard of this song this year.
Shaking a rattle now, bless his heart.
Oh, who would it go, go, go? Who would it up on the house top? Click, click, click. Down the chimney come on, sing it. Down, 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 down.
Yes, that's right. Up on the Housetop is song number 4. And once again, I'm pretty sure you can guess why I like this song. It's just got one of those happy, feel-good tunes to it as well. And it's, I suppose it's sort of like well, you know, a childish song, but then again, it's not really so childish. If you know what I mean, you know, it caters to both the children and the adults, somewhere in between, you know. But yeah, it's a great tune to listen to, especially with the kids, and I recommend this. And I'm pretty sure the kids will pretty much be grooving along as well. Alright, so are you guys ready for my top 3 songs? Alright, so coming in at song number 3, funnily enough, I actually heard this version of the song outside of the festive season, and I just fell in love with it straight away. Once again, I fall in love easily. That's where I often get into trouble. And so I pretty much listened to this song on repeat for a few days outside of the festive season. And as you can imagine, my partner was not happy during those days while I had this song on repeat. But let's listen to it.
Here's that song from Tetris, and I know it's the part when I fight not to fall asleep. March the wooden soldiers, bunch of mice, start a fight, land of sweets, madness Stump Street beat. By the way, this story makes no sense, still don't know what it means after all these years. So confusing, feel like snoozing, eyes are heavy as I start to dream. Oh, wake must have fallen asleep, guess I didn't snore or make a peep.
Oh, okay. Yes, so that is at my number 3. To be honest, that should be at my number 2, but we shall go to that in a bit. I just love how all the voices of this song come together very, very nicely. I mean, not that they don't come in very nicely in other songs, you know, but this just works so nicely. It's just this huge explosion of different voices that just cater to all of your senses. I hope I sound articulate when I'm describing this particular part. And of course, I do love the storyline behind it. And I also love how there are different paces to this song. Again, it's just one of those things that make me happy, you know, when I listen to it. It's like, oh, okay, there's that song again, you know. It's just such a feel-good song. Anyway, so let's go to our number 2. As I mentioned earlier, that song would have come in at number 2 had I not discovered a new song late this year. I am quite late to the game with regards to that song that took the number 1 spot. Anyway, so the next 2 songs were kind of hard. My number 2 song would actually have been my number 1 song if it weren't for that current number 1 song. You guys follow? The number of times this next song is played at our house during this festive season is just amazing. I swear to God, every time this song comes on, my partner just rolls his eyes like that. But he's just so good at blocking out noise. That's why I have to repeat stuff 20 times, you know. That I think he has become sort of like immune to this song, if there's such a thing. Let's just say that I play this song more than 20 times each year.
Thoughts of joy and hope and cheer, but mostly
Shopping, 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 Christmas, Christmas time is here. The sleigh bells and the red-nosed deer. Songs and songs we love to hear, all played 1,000 times each year. Heard this same song 20 times, and it's only half joy. It's time to do the Christmas cake, and if you can, so that's okay.
Not going to do the kick line.
All you need is a tree, some lights, about 1,000 presents, wrap them up and paper snow. Oh. It's the most wonderful time of year. We're running mad with Christmas cheer. Hey, what's troubling you, my friend?
It's not fair if you're Jewish.
Not fair if you're Jewish. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel.
Realize that Christmas ain't the only holiday.
Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus. Santa, 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 Santa.
My favorite part's coming up.
Santa to the can, help them if you can, join in the parade.
I'm gonna go find some Chinese food. Yeah, so that is at my number 2, the Christmas Can song, the straightnochaser version, of course. And of course, the fact that Walter said he was gonna go get some Chinese food made me love it even more because I'm Chinese Filipino, so that part is so relatable. In a way, I suppose. It is just such a fun song. I love this song so much, and of course the live version is always better than studio version. This is my happy song. This is my happy festive song. It is always guaranteed that this song would put me in a nice, jolly old mood. Not old, that's all I can say about it. It is just such a great song. I just love it. It's so much fun. Unfortunately, there was this other song this year that bumped this Christmas Can song off the top spot. And surprisingly, this next song I have only heard of a few months ago. Again, it was outside of the festive season when I heard this song. And it has sort of grown on me. To be honest, when I first heard this song, I did not really like it as much as I did the other song. But then just listening to it, putting it on my playlist, it just, you know, gradually just made me fall in love with it. Just what happened to me and my partner. I just gradually fell in love with him. Anyway, so it's not love at first sight, let's just put it that way. But because this is a drinking song and I love drinking, that is partly why it bumped the Christmas Can song into number 2 and put itself up in my number 1 spot. So, can you guess what that song is? Let's listen to it, shall we?
To Christmas, open a bottle of wine.
To Christmas,
December, our favorite time.
to Christmas,
Unveil a new corporate design.
24 days to Christmas.
Yes, that is right. And coming in at my number 1 spot of favorite straightnochaser Christmas songs is To Christmas Which, after listening to it, I'm sure you find it surprising because, like I said, I love my song very, very upbeat and happy. And this, compared to the Christmas Can-Can, is not exactly upbeat, right? But like I said, it just sort of, grew on me. And I love the fact how most everyone in the group had lines to sing in this song aside from Mike and Jerome, which is, to be honest, quite a shock. Warning, this song can get stuck in your head. Even more so than the Christmas Can-Can. So if you're listening to this song, just listen to this song once. Even if you do not know the words to this song, I'm gonna warn you right now, this song will get stuck in your head. Well, there you have it. Those were my 12 songs of Christmas as sung by SNC. So sad that some of the songs didn't get on this list, but oh well. I think I came up with a pretty good list. So, Chasers, what do you think of my list? Do you agree with my list? Do you and I have similar lists? Let me know in the comments below what your favorite Straight Note Chaser Christmas songs are. I would love to compare notes with you. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Once again, do not forget to subscribe. That is it for me for today. Hope everyone has a happy holiday season.
To Christmas.
A Merry Christmas, Buttercup, and also was a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Merry